Uh, another thing people are talking about, they're saying the capture of Maduro justifies for other countries to do the same, and they use the example of Russia. Russia could now do the same thing for Zelensky. Um, how capable do you think the Russian special forces are? Do you think they could conduct an
Um,
operation like what happened to Maduro?
no, they can't pull it off. Now. I'm not trash talking their special forces. I've worked with some of those dudes a long time ago. We're all probably
Wow.
old and fat like I am, but as
Is that when
hardcore as
during the Afghanistan war? Yeah.
I worked with them right after the Afghanistan war, right before we went to Afghanistan. So I was
Okay.
able to see some pretty. I was a SEAL. I became a SEAL in 1997, which gives you some age. Um, but no, I worked with them in Ukraine, and they were very impressive. I don't think the Russians could pull it off. I don't think they have. I don't think they have a lot of what we have. I know their propaganda is a lot better. They can tell you shit, but if they could have stopped us, they would have in Venezuela. Could they go in against Zelensky? I'll be honest, I don't really care. Maybe. That's such a money laundering place. Like, it's never been about the people. It's always about someone's stuff in their pockets. If you would have asked me 5 years ago, the top 5 most corrupt countries in the world, Venezuela and Ukraine would have been in there.
Who would you say is the third best special forces unit in the world right now?
I didn't even tell you my best 2 yet.
SEAL Team 6 and Delta.
I'm totally messing.
And then who's the third one?
I'm making a shitty joke. My favorite is
good.
the Special Boat Service from the UK. I had the most opportunity to work with the SBS because they're Royal Marines, and then they go to the Special Boat Service, and we just naturally fit with maritime stuff. So I loved working with them, and it wasn't because of their tactics. I mean, they were just as sound as anybody, but it was their sense of humor. Because I really think that morale in a tight unit will help success, and they were just really easy to get along with. Now the Norwegian Jaegers were awesome. Some of the best I've ever seen. The problem is their government. They won't really let them do anything. The Danes are really good. The German Kampfstormers were awesome. I'm not trying. The Australian SBS, or sorry, Australian SAS, awesome. And
thank you.
Oh, seriously. And again, I'm tactically sound, but again, that sense of humor. We're just all different. Aussies are different than Brits, and we're different. And I don't know if they don't think we're funny, but we do. Like, it's really good. So we actually had a system where we would trade out and send some guys to Australia. If I would have stayed in, I would have definitely done that, but I didn't get the chance. But I served in Afghanistan with the Australian SAS. I went to the Shaky Shack in Kandahar, and if anyone from the SBS is listening, they know exactly what that is. But when you get dudes together, it's just you find a lot of common interests. But humor and morale is really one. When you got a group of guys who love to work together, it's hard to pick. And again, it's just the government's the confrontation. Like, when I went to Afghanistan. And wanted to get really good work, I wouldn't go to the Germans. But if I wanted really good beer, I would.
Everyone loves to shit on the European military. I'm not sure if it's fair. Do you think it's justified?
Not fair at all. Not fair at all. No, it's they should be shitting on the European politicians, because that's the good old boy network. Those are the guys that go to Davos all the time and tell us how stupid we are for not believing in their bullshit global warming. No, the troops are awesome. I love working with the Brits, man.
Very capable as well. You think they're very capable militarily?
Oh yeah, highly capable.
I agree. So it becomes the cool thing to do. Everyone's shitting on Europeans because of what are your thoughts on Ukraine? I haven't heard you speak about that and the progress or lack thereof that Russia's making. They're making incremental progress. Do you think they're doing well? Are you impressed by the capabilities of the Ukrainian military?
I haven't been there in a long time, so it's hard for me to say. The word I'm getting is it's turned into a drone bloodbath. Like, there's trench warfare like World War I, but it's not safe to even show your face to the sky type stuff. And just to be clear, I was wrong about Ukraine from the beginning, because when they were amassing troops, I said, there's no way Putin's going to invade. It's not worth his time, and he did. So I'm like, off the bat, I'm no longer a Ukraine expert. But I think it was a money laundering scheme the whole time, and everyone's trying to get to the natural resources. It's worth our interest for that, but I would love us to be honest. I think Zelensky's a very, very bad player, and he's a plant. He's an actor. And I know that when his wife comes to New York, she spends millions in the jewelry stores we have there. I wonder where she's getting it. A lot of when you go to Davos, I wasn't in Davos, but I went over to Evian and in Switzerland, and a lot of rich Ukrainians hanging around. A lot of places like that. A lot of oceanfront property in Florida being purchased for some weird reason. It's almost like American taxpayers' money was laundered, sent there, and then used. It's weird to think that, isn't it?
Yeah, there's the corruption body that found the biggest corruption scandal in Ukraine's history. And the people that were involved are people around Zelensky's close circle, including his right hand man. I can't remember his name. I
That's
think
how it works.
his successor. And the last military I want to ask you about is the Chinese military. They're not battle tested